What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Taurean Rain Reloaded channel. If you are new, please be sure to go ahead and hit that subscribe button and have your notifications set to all so you can be notified whenever I upload a new video or go live. Also, be sure to comment, like, and share this content on your various social media platforms. So today in this Triple P, we are talking about the Gargoyle. And it actually brings me great joy to actually do this one because something physical actually happened to the Gargoyle. Nothing life-threatening, but there was some physical contact. So, Rudy Giuliani was campaigning for his son's gubernatorial run, and he went inside of a ShopRite store in Staten Island. Well, somebody who works at the store apparently did not like Rudy at all, like most people don't. And he decided to walk up behind him and open-handedly slap this man on the back and followed up with the words, "Hey, what's up, scumbag?" Let me just go ahead and get into the article. I think I gave y'all a little bit of a summary, but let me give y'all the whole thing. Controversial former New York City Mayor Rudolph Giuliani, aka the Gargoyle, was assaulted by a ShopRite worker Sunday while campaigning for his son's gubernatorial bid in the city's Staten Island borough. The 78-year-old Giuliani was slammed in the back by an unidentified ShopRite worker, according to the New York Post. Now, what makes this so interesting is that this wasn't a customer that did this. This was somebody who worked at the store that Rudy was in. This person risked their job to do this. I can't even say that, well, first off, I definitely don't feel bad for Rudy Giuliani, but that worker, he or she or they, whoever it was, because they didn't identify who it was very bold to do this and risk their job to do it. I mean, I hope it was worth it. I hope they got other means because they didn't identify who the person was. So it's not like if people created a GoFundMe, they would know where to direct the funds to. But I understand you did what you felt you had to do. The assault reportedly left him shaken. Unfortunately, it didn't leave him unconscious. I was stunned, eyewitness Rita Rugova Johnson told the Post after the attack at the supermarket. I was shoulder to shoulder with Rudy inside ShopRite, Rugova Johnson said. We're talking, and all of a sudden an employee came out of nowhere and open-handedly slapped him in the back and said, "Hey, what's up, scumbag?" The worker was arrested at the store. His charges, so it wasn't he, and identity were not immediately available. Giuliani was campaigning for his son Andrew Giuliani, who is in a Republican primary race for governor. A former attorney and advisor for 45, Giuliani caused a stir earlier this year when he was unmasked as an exiting costume contestant in season 7's episode of Fox's popular primetime series, The Masked Singer. You know what? Him competing on something called The Masked Singer, he didn't have to wear a mask. Look at that. Isn't that scary enough? Judges Ken Jeong and Robin Thicke left the stage in protest of Giuliani's appearance when his identity was revealed. Giuliani was also subject to ridicule for his unwitting appearance in the 2020 film Borat's subsequent movie film. He was lured into a hotel bedroom on the pretext of an interview by a conservative news outlet. The uncomfortable confrontation with actress Maria Baklava appears to be heading toward a sexual encounter, but ends with Borat running into the room and shouting, "She's 15, she's too old for you." Like I said, I don't feel bad for this fool. I don't feel bad at all because think about it. This is the guy that initiated stop and frisk in New York back in the 90s when he was the mayor for that city. And that whole legislation kicked off so many bad things for black people at that time period. Like, he literally leaves a bad taste in black people's mouths in New York. You can ask any black person in New York whether they are from New York and don't live there anymore or whether they're from New York and still live there, and they'll tell you that this guy was trash. And I'm not even from New York, but I have family members up there. And I'm sure they will be able to tell you straight up, if they was around back at that time, how bad he was for New York. This guy is horrible. So no, I don't feel bad that he got slapped in the back. I'm glad somebody actually put hands on him besides shaking his hand. He deserves it. That and a whole lot more, quite honestly. So kudos to that ShopRite worker for doing what they felt they had to do. And like I said, they didn't give the identity. I want they didn't give the identity because they didn't want people donating to, say, like a GoFundMe or whatever it might have been when it came to the Giuliani, aka the Gargoyle. Maybe next time it'll be a open hand slap to the face. Too bad that ShopRite worker didn't have any, I don't know, frozen products. That would have really done something. But beggars can't be choosers, and I guess we'll have to take what we can get. And that's my take on it.